What's up? Hope, make sure y'all can hear me. What's up? Give y'all some time to come in. About 3 minutes. I know y'all watching the draft, so I'm not. I probably should. Hold on. Hey, how you doing? Who that in there? What's up? Say hey. Give you like 3 minutes. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Who in here? So I can speak. Let me wave at everybody. Say hello. Thanks for joining. I'm supposed to be turning to the draft. Hold on. What's up, Fred? How you doing? How does quarantine treat you? All right, couple more minutes. We're gonna talk. I ain't gonna keep y'all long today. It's Friday night. You got nowhere to go. You all not be going nowhere anyway. Hey Dion, Monica, what's up? What's up, Latar? I'm gonna mess the whole name up. What's up, Wade? What's up, Tristan? How you doing? I'm trying to find this draft. What channel is on? ESPN? We got 2 minutes before we get on started. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Yeah, man, can't get to the church, I miss y'all too. Trying to stay busy. That's all we doing out here. Everybody doing all right. Trying to keep them in the house, keep mom and daddy safe. That's the most important part. Hey, Tristan, Bellamy, how you doing? All right. What's up, man? Good to see you. Bet. What's bet? What bet mean? All right, I always give my 5 minute rule. We got about 1 minute. Come on in so we can talk a little bit. Friday night, I ain't gonna keep you long. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on y'all. No, I'm in the Ville, Miss Clark. Doing social distancing from my mom and them, so I stay in Fayetteville right now. Where is the draft? What channel? Don't nobody know what channel the draft is on? ESPN, right? I think I'm the worst. All right, 1 minute counting. Thank y'all for coming in and whatnot. Oh, I can't see. I about messed up. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? How my sister doing? All right, cool. All right, 30 seconds. Man, I'm trying to make it over here. Doing well. God is good. Glad to be in the land of the living. It's a lot going on. What's up, Odell Bizzle? That's my man. It's the baddest speaker on this side of earth. Right there. I can't find ESPN. Hold on. Can't. Oh, that is. Man, I got this fire stick. It's smarter than me. What it do? All right. Guess I ain't gonna find the draft right now. Um, once again, Tanisha Lewis. Those that don't know me, I am from Macclesfield, North Carolina. What's up, Tanaja Penny? What's up, Kelsey? Antoine, nice to meet y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. I ain't gonna talk to you long. I'm just Tanisha Lewis, former WNBA, 6 years professional athlete. Let's see, degree chemistry, biology, 2 masters. Um, taught for 4 or 5 years in the public school system. Coached there, coached in middle school, high school, college, uh, and current North Carolina Central assistant coach. So last week we talked about like it was 500. Well, it was 472 women basketball players in the transfer portal. As of yesterday, it was 500. So more players in the transfer portal. But tonight, after just talking with some of the staff and some of the people working with our kids, it just made me think about some of the things they may be facing that we didn't really consider. When we thought that we were doing the best thing by sending them back to their parents or to their homes or to where they came from, and because they can't be on campus. I really You don't really think about it when you come from I come from a 2-parent home, pretty decent. Hey Jared, love you. uh just good environment, but everybody don't have that. And then also these kids are taking 15 to 18 hours that just got switched from being in person to online. Now that right there is enough. So the stress level for these kids is off the hook right now. And which I didn't even think about. Like they're taking 15 hours of online classes. Online classes. And then some of the teachers and professors all over are, they had to do the transition of going from in-person class to online. And now you have kids who struggled, most likely struggled in high school a little bit, taking 15 hours of online classes. There ain't no way. So I personally think that any kid that is struggling with, I don't want a kid to be ineligible because of what they did this semester when we are going through something that's uncharted. Like there's a good possibility kids all over in Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 may be suffering because of eligibility issues, because they went from going to the class every day to having 15 hours of online class. Like that's like how do like there's something that is a mess that I don't think people really thought about. I know they're making the concessions for the high schools where they don't have to have the SAT and the ACT and things of that nature. Might not necessarily have to have to take it or have a particular score. But what about the kids that's already in school, that are in their end of their freshman year, end of their sophomore year, and they have to get progress to degree, and they got to have a particular GPA. They got to have this, that, and the other. Now, it was already hard enough as a student athlete in the first place to do this. Like it was already hard enough to take the classes, and then even for this is not really delegated just to student athletes. As a parent, if I had a kid that was in college and was taking classes on campus with the professor, and all of their classes got switched to online, ain't no way you gonna flunk my child. There's no way. There's no way that you're gonna be able to flunk my child. Some of these kids don't even have computers. Like kids don't have laptops. So now we ask the kids to go back home, well, away from their tutors, away from their study groups. I know they got online, they got online tutoring and things of that nature. But what if they don't have access to internet? You got college students that don't have access to internet, and the only way they had access to internet was to be at school, to be in the computer lab. This is this is I I'm Chestnut. I'm telling you, like I would throw a absolute fit. I'm telling you, because there's this is uncharted waters. You have I took 2 online classes, 2, and I ain't working. I mean, and I got plenty of time to do. I took two. We got kids taking 4 and 5 online classes in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of social distancing, in the middle of uncertainty, in the middle of maybe broken homes, in the middle of people don't even have enough room to stay. Like, yes, absolutely. Yes, Chestnut. The professors are having a time too, because the professors are dealing with a pandemic. We don't know if they have someone in their home that's sick. That we don't know if they're dealing with social distancing. They got the same pressure and the anxiety that we have, that the kids have. Like, this is like, you just need to throw the whole semester away. Far as I'm saying, just throw it away. I don't know if they can do it, but everybody ought to get a 4.0 this semester, because this is absolutely, I just don't want a kid to mess up their GPA for graduate school, mess up their GPA for graduation, mess up their GPA for eligibility, mess up their GPA for anything because of something that they absolutely could not control. I just don't see how, even, hey, let's go to the high schools, middle schools, every school. Like, my sister is a second grade teacher in Robinson County or whatnot. Everybody's having trouble. Like, this is one of the most, I say right now, if not for the grace of God and the peace of God, it is very easily, you could lose your way. Like, you could lose, like, sitting in this house watching Fox, MSNBC, CNN, Facebook. Every conspiracy theory in the whole wide world is out here, and trust me, we don't thought up something, made up our own. I'm telling you, every time I cough, I'm over here like, do I taste, like, dude, this is nerve wracking. So the anxiety itself, like, I one of the things I know that mental health services we need to be looking at the mental health services right now. People are going to need somebody to talk to, somebody but the problem is the mental health people are going through the same thing. So what this these are just uncharted times. And what has kept me, I mean, I can only speak for what's kept me, is the grace of God. My faith that God has not brought us this far for him to leave us thus far. And I know that I don't know what he's doing, but I trust what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I know that he's not the author of everything, but I know he's the finisher of every single thing. So my son is electric in his hands. He needs hands on. That's the other part. You got biology, chemistry classes, you got labs. Like, how, like, I mean, you don't want the kids to, my son said if he has to go online, he's gonna drop out of college. Now tell him to do that, Tina. We're gonna figure it out. But um I know what I am doing. I'm definitely praying for these young people. I'm praying for everybody, praying for parents. This got to be um a stressful time, because you looking at your kids all the time, and you used to get a break from them, but now you don't. And also, you can't, as much as you want to protect them, you can't protect them. And I think that's got to be the craziest thing for any parent. Like, I mean, I got surrogate kids that I love to life, but the idea that they out there, they over there, that you can't protect them, has to be some type of just level of anxiety that is unexplainable. Like, I honestly don't know how anybody in this time right now uh is making it without faith, without standing firm in their faith, and standing firm in knowing that there's a other side to this. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And we can't currently see that, but we trust that it is that. One of the things with kids, Coach Trish, and our assistant coach staff, we try to stay in contact with them a lot more, and not necessarily asking them what they're doing, but how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to check on them. The assistant coaches, us, Coach Trish stays in contact with the kids, even if it's just a text to see what's going on with them. Um, do they need anything? And then, some of the kids hard-headed. They prideful about the wrong things. We ask them, "Hey, do you need anything? Is there anything I can do for you?" Um, I'm good. I'm good. And that's when, you do like the mamas do. You ask again, and you keep asking, and you get other folks to ask, and then to get them to snitch on them, so that we can have the information that we need to be more effective with these kids. But I, if I was a parent of a college student, high school student, middle school student, um, definitely for the college, uh, I know they passed they're doing the pass or fail, meaning that basically if you do the work and it's decent, then they're gonna pass you. That you don't really get a letter grade and it doesn't affect your GPA. But and you always have to ask the question: how does that affect my progress to degree, and how does that affect my requirements for if I want to go on later for master's programs and things of that nature. Um, the rule that NCAA just dropped a couple of hours ago, the ruling that they're removing some of the requirements for ACT, SAT, those kids that now I've never been a fan of the SAT and ACT, not at all. I think it's a load of crap, but who am I? Um, I don't understand how one test decides my whole body of work that I've done for 4 years in school. But hey, I don't know anything either. But that being removed, a lot of kids, dude, listen, there's 500 Division I kids that are looking for new homes, right? Colleges, college players looking for new homes, 500 of them. So therefore, they're still competing with the high school seniors who haven't committed yet. So, and most coaches for the 2020 year, this upcoming year, most coaches are done. Like, most coaches are done or they got one scholarship left, and things like that. Uh, One scholarship left, and that's it. Hold any idea how many schools will determine admissions and scholarships now? Man, we all walking on uncharted waters, Kevin. Um, uh, Admissions. I mean, my friend Dr. Leach. I wish she was up here. I would ask her, but she's in admissions. But I know it has a lot to deal with. Most of the people have already applied. Um, and they're probably going to take GPA into consideration more than anything, resume, community work involvement, and all that good stuff. But you won't be denied because some people still hadn't taken the SAT, the ACT. I don't know why, but they hadn't taken it, and some of them definitely haven't qualified. Monica, yeah, yeah, Pam. I just talked to her earlier today. She always fighting for kids, so I appreciate her. She at North Carolina, she at Central now, so she's doing a great job out there. Um, what else? Let's see. Mm, Main thing, I am definitely praying for you guys. I'm praying for the students, student athletes. Um, that's just a lot of responsibility. I could call some of my kids and they like, Coach, let me get you back. I'm in class. I'm like, you're in class? What you mean you're in class? Like a lot of the professors are having online class, Zooms or whatever during their allotted times that they were having during school. And it's a lot of work. A lot of work. And then think about it. Professors who have never done online teaching or online learning has always been in the classroom trying to understand the amount of work which is good enough or trying to balance what's too much and what's not enough much is not too much is going to be it's kind of difficult if you've never done it before. So it's a trial and error, and everybody's trying to work these pieces together. We just got to be patient and vigilant, and most of all be an advocate for your kid. um, get in contact. Make sure your kids are talking, emailing your professors. Email your professors as much as you can about what's going on, where you are. Be honest. Don't try to hide anything. Tell them exactly what's going on. And 99.3% of the professors will work with you. You'll have a few, but you know, just be patient on both sides because you just never know what's going on the other side of that phone call. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jenny. What's up? So just be patient. Be patient and be vigilant. Uh, don't get frustrated. Um, and keep fighting for your kids. That's number one. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the kids. It's all about trying to present a world that's better, leave them a world better than what we've been working with. So, any questions? That's all I got today. I know y'all watching draft, so I said I wasn't gonna talk to you long. If you got any questions I can answer for you, I'll shoot you that. Um, yeah, no doubt. Hey, Pammy's a principal. Principal. Pammy, how's it going for you? I mean, how y'all doing? You principal of that great middle school down there around New Bern area. How's it going for you? Oh yeah. Listen, we have a couple of kids who needed this semester to be eligible one for graduation and eligible for to get into school and earn a scholarship. This is a huge semester. And one of the questions I asked our compliance officer is like, they made a lot of changes for high school kids, but what about the JUCOs? What about the kids that went to JUCOs that were already struggling anyway, that needed this second semester to get over the hump? And now they can't really have the option of pass or fail because they need the numbers. And then even if they get the letter grade, like it's a whole pandemic going on. So are they gonna be punished for something that was out of their hands, for them having to leave school abruptly in the middle of the year and switch to online? These real like these this is just tough times, but I think we're gonna come on the other side of that. Hopefully, the NCAA will allow us to give some waivers. For I think there's gonna be a whole lot of waivers approved this year. Hopefully, by the NCAA, to give our kids a chance, um, because we can't fault kids for doing the best they can in these situations. Yeah, yeah, mammy. They get another year. They get another year, which is going to be really. I mean, I hate it, but it's going to be really cool for them education wise because now they're ahead a whole year. And they can start on a master's degree while they're still undergraduate, taking some of the classes and the prerequisites if they want to do something else. So unfortunately, it kind of sucks for baseball, but they're gonna really, because they really didn't start their year all the way. They only played a couple games. They'll have another year eligibility. Okay. Okay, people. What's up, Anthony? I'm about any last questions. What time? At 22. I said 30. I got 6 minutes. I don't like to keep you long. Got ADHD. Hey, Lisa. Any more questions? I'm definitely praying for those affected by COVID-19. Um, there's a whole bunch of different uh, conversations and theories going around about it. All I know is that too many people I know have been affected. For me to think it's some type of game that is not important. Be wise, social distance. I would love to kiss on my mama, but I got to look at her from the porch. You know, I just look at her, make sure she all right. Don't get too close to her right now, and be patient and do my part and let God do the rest. All right, y'all. I'm about to go watch the rest of this draft. Thank y'all for coming. If you got any questions, you can always inbox me and we'll talk. Get some things straight. I love y'all. Happy Friday.